aka the KY Yak Angler. We are back here at Willy Wonka's Chocolate River System. We're just gonna try to give it a whirl. I've been driving to the other side of the world to be able to try to find some clean water, and now it just keeps seeming to get dirty and dirtier. That was a fish. By God, there's life. Anyways, Sea Beast here as always. I noticed you may be thinking that there seems to be something different. Maybe I lowered my ears, which is like a term down south that we got a haircut. No, that's not it. Somebody said maybe it's the Weight Watchers. First off, why are you trying to assume that my fat ass is trying to lose weight? You're not wrong, but next time just say, hey, I've noticed you're losing weight, not saying, hey, you need to lose weight. Don't be a dick. Maybe it could be the fact that while I'm recording this, it's not so shaky that it appears that I have Parkinson's. Y'all want to see a magic trick? You ready? You ready? You see this, right? Bam! Hands free. And you're not tipping or falling or doing any of that other bullshit that we've had to endure through the first video. As many of you know, on the last day of fishing that we went and did, I said I was supposed to be getting my kit in. It has come in, thank God. We got the tripods in, we got all the different mounts, we've got the car mount, we've got all the different suction cups, we've got the headrest, good Lord, take two on that one. We've got the headband on for pretty much like the POV camera system. The one thing I was most excited about was the chest rig. Not exactly big guy approved. Damn. But that's okay, because luckily they made the headband slightly watermelon head size approved, so it works. I was playing with that stuff. Your boy's running on about a 3-hour power nap. Gotta bring y'all some footage here. So yeah, gonna launch the Sea Beast, and I'll catch y'all out on the water. All right, y'all. So we've had a very just minor development. I got dumped. So again, I divorced her. What I mean by that is while I went out fishing yesterday to try to get some content for you guys, for the first time ever, I was actually throwed from my kayak. Cue a whole bunch of people probably laughing and wish like hell I had it on video. I did not. I was up in the river system in good old Willy Wonka's Chocolate in the River factory that I was at. So I was just doing some spot fishing, hitting some hot spots. Had absolutely no luck. Was calling the day pretty early. Now, having that big Sea Beast and not having a dock there, you've really got to paddle hard into land to try to beach it, because I didn't have any means of getting out without getting wet. So all I had on was tennis shoes and everything else like that. I tried it the one time, but due to some storm blow up in the wood and everything, it didn't allow me to get far enough up. Pretty much just slid me back into the water. So I had to back up after I sat there and tried to clear a little spot out, and went to recharge at the bank. While doing so, I started getting up ahead of steam, and as I was going in, a little tree branch that hangs over by the ramp clipped my rod tip. You probably see where this is going. It commenced to yank my rod and reel out of the rod holder spot and dump it in the lake. Me trying to save it, because that would have been the second time that's happened in like the last month. I tried to lean back really hard and really fast and throw my paddle back to try to hook it real fast, where I just had like one of those like Ozark Trail style paddles that have this little slits in them. I'm sure others do. I'm just describing what I had. In doing so, when I went to lean back and I leaned off of my right side, it started to tip pretty good. much like whenever you're driving a car on slick roads and you start to spin, you overcorrect. It's pretty much what I done in this kayak. Started to tip, so I hurried up and tried to throw myself back over. In doing so, I almost dumped myself off that side. So now I'm over here looking unbalanced as all hell. Throw myself back to the right side, it finishes full dumping me. Mind you, my phone packing loose right there on top of the kayak. You guys, brand new GoPro, brand new mounts and everything else like that. Sorry, try not to have a car crash with idiots in front of me. Don't GoPro and drive, kids. That one actually wasn't my fault. Like I said, GoPro, new mount and everything else like that I had hooked and mounted up, because you're all on the octopus rack and everything else, which is like the little tripod that flexes, and I had it wrapped around the rod holder. About kicked that in the lake. Dumped me. Mind you, water's still in the low 50s. It's not like freezing, but for all intents and purposes, whenever you go from being decently comfortable on the surface and then you get dumped into something like that, shocks your system. Plus the fact I was wearing a long sleeve shirt, blue jeans, and shoes. Not sure if you all are aware, when blue jeans get wet, those get really, really, really heavy. So it was kind of a scary moment for a second. Hurried up, got back on top, found the kayak. Luckily it didn't drift too far away from me. Hurried up, got a hold of it, and then my tackle bag dumped in the lake. Lost the rod and reel because it wasn't hanging in the tree no more. Lost my paddle, and then just commenced to just have to kick my way to the bank. Luckily, where you guys were attached to my dry safety lid and my rod holder, you all didn't come loose. My phone was sitting in one of the little slots of the dry safety lid too, so it got kicked over, but it stayed in the floor of the kayak, just like semi-submerged in water. So I waterlogged my phone, almost kicked you guys in the lake, lost about $150 to almost $200 rod and reel, lost my tackle bag, and with pretty much all of my base that I had in it, and also lost my paddle. So I say all that because what's funny is I've actually had my kayak for sale, looking to sell or trade and upgrade to a better one. Oddly enough, the day after I get dumped, I had a gentleman message me this morning and say he was interested. We'll skip all the little details. He bought it. So I just found it how fitting that the day before I sold the kayak, for the first time ever, I get dumped out of a kayak. So we're 2 videos in to this channel and we're already sitting here without a kayak, but have no fear, we're actually picking up a new one tomorrow. So I'm going to bring you guys along for that journey as well. I'm going to go and pick that up and have it back here in town before work, and may just bring it to work with me, who knows. And then we'll do a quick little overview of that, and yeah, we're gonna have some fun with it. So sorry there's no real fishing for this one in the second video. I know we're 2 videos in and we're already going plumb off the Richter with what we should be doing. Figured I would just share that with you all. That way we don't get to a second or third video and you're absolutely confused with where the hell is Sea Beast and what is this new contraption that I'm on. So I'll keep you guys updated. Like I said, we're gonna go on a trip tomorrow, bring you guys along with me, and yeah, we'll all just have our new introduction together. So, but this has been your boy Hunter, aka the KY Yak Angler. Without a kayak for now, but never not for long. And I'll see you guys then.